My deserts are my hope, since hope is gone. Hark, you shadows that in darkness dwell.
In 1989, students of Oslo universities established the annual Dictator of the Year award. The award is to draw attention to the ongoing evil in the world. All the barbarous acts of genocide and ecocide have to be named and shamed every year on a continuous basis. The initiative is an endeavor to complement the most celebrated peace award in the world, the Nobel Peace Prize. According to Alfred Nobel's testament, the Peace Prize should be awarded to the person who, during the preceding year, shall have done the most or the best work for fraternity between nations, for the abolition or reduction of standing armies, and for the holding and promotion of peace.
The Dictator of the Year prize is awarded to a tyrant who during the preceding year has inspired hostility among his people and between nations, willfully increased the level of human misery and suffering, ruined livelihoods, and created war and mayhem. Many of these bullies are unknown and invisible to us. Some are also forgotten by the media. Many are protected by the imperatives of realpolitik and good trade relations, and are often courted by our governments and multinational corporations.
Our student voters for Dictator of the Year had a major dilemma. They include King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia, Fidel and Raúl Castro of Cuba, Xi Jinping of China, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov, Turkmenistan, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, Robert Gabriel Mugabe of Zimbabwe, Omar al-Bashir of Sudan, Alexander Lukashenko of Belarus, Bashir al-Assad of Syria, and Ali Khamenei of Iran.
The bloody despot who won most votes this year is Bashar al-Assad, the president of Syria. Today he will receive the Dictator of the Year prize for his extraordinary record of human rights violations against his own people, the citizens of Syria, in the ongoing civil war. As a result, nearly 100,000 people have been killed and more than 1 million became refugees. Among the casualties, there have been over 5,000 children, many of whom have been detained and tortured in prisons.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, as Minister of Deconstruction in the patriotic nations of Syria, it is a great dishonor for me to stand here and represent the President Bashar al-Assad with his own words. I value the Dictator of the Year prize just as much as the Nobel Peace Prize, because both these prizes recognizes dictatorship as the regimes that create the greatest numbers of heroes. And those heroes, be aware, those heroes are so important for humankind, for peace and progress. So, yes, let's applaud them. And now we are moving into a new and promising era in this country of ancient treasures. And I must say that's under a firm and fair leadership. And at this moment, the Ministry of Deconstructions, inspired by great thinkers and philosophers like Foucault, Derrida, and Latour, not at least Latour. And you actually gave him the prize, the Holberg Prize, and thank God for that, thank God.
There's a very important Syrian guest among the audience here who would like to say a few words.
It's very important to remind people all the time that what happened in the beginning was a peaceful uprising, a non-violent revolution that remained non-violent for many, many months, where protesters were handing roses, flowers and water to actually army men and militias associated with Assad, and just demonstrating and filming and putting it online until the moment where the killing was unstoppable and the atrocities were beyond even imagination. I thank you all for your thoughts and for sympathizing with the people of Syria. Thank you Oslo once again, and thank you the University of Oslo students. Thank you.
But I guess to spread awareness, spread the word of genocides, massacres, human rights abuse, and to try to show that there's an initiative amongst the young people in Oslo and at the university.
Well, one of the difficulties was to remind people that there is events around the world that are not reported about, but they still happen. And something that is not on the front page doesn't mean it's not happening. So we have to keep reminding people that there is a world outside of media reporting, and that that world is important to talk about, and not forget that there is still around the world non-democratic regimes that we forget that exist.
Students can make a big difference, and the thing is, if you don't try, you will definitely not make a difference. But if you really do something like we did today, you can at least try to contribute to changing things in the world. And I hope we did this today.